Well, hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning.
Hello, hello.
Good morning. Oh, there we go. All right. Of course, I didn't intend it to be live yet. Good morning, good morning. Wanted to get driving a little bit, but I hit the next button instead of I would normally hit the next button, and it went live. So, isn't that fun? Lovely. Good morning, everybody. It's time to go on a cruise. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Who's ready to go on a cruise?
Me.
Me too, because it's cold here. Down to the Caribbean where it's warmer.
Right.
At least hopefully warmer. Just finished getting some gas. Surprise, surprise, surprise. We're on another cruise already in 2025, and it's still January. What is up with that?
I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining either. Good morning, everybody. It's about 6:15 here, 6:20, something like that, a.m. Eastern time. We drive to the port of Miami. It's time for another cruise. Let us know where you're joining us from, and we're going to have some nice cruise conversation this morning, heading down to the port of Miami.
Bright and early.
Bright and early. Well, I mean, it's one of those things, right? So if you're flying into a cruise, we always recommend you fly in the night before. Especially in the wintertime, you know, when you book a cruise and do your planning, of course, you just never know what the weather's going to be like. So you always want to fly in the day before. Gives you at least a 24-hour grace. Well, we're, 3.5, 4-hour drive to get to the port of Miami from where we're based at, and so it's easy for us to get up early and drive. We have in the past driven down the night before, done the hotel thing and all that stuff, but it's not a bad drive.
Usually. Well,
it's Sunday, and so at least for the first, I would say until we get to West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, it'll be pretty quiet. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. We are just literally starting our drive, heading down to Miami to get on the Carnival Horizon.
Woohoo!
Surprise, Tall Man Clan. That's the secret. We weren't sure if we were going to tell anybody that we're going there now. So we are actually going to get all of our videoing of the ship done now. So when we go on the group cruise in November on the Carnival Horizon, we don't have to do the which I know is probably going to devastate some of you. But
I mean, we could, what do you call it? A tribute conga line at 3 a.m.?
I don't know.
Tribute? No, what do you call it? Honorary?
Honorary?
Yeah.
Okay.
We could do an honorary 3 a.m.
Good morning, Tom.
Hi, good morning, Tom.
By the way, thank you.
Yes,
We
thank you.
We got your man. Thank you.
Yes. Tom says, good morning, just making some coffee. What a surprise.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why we were getting a little bit of gas and like, do we do it? Do we not do it? Do we do it? Do we not do it? And I said to Lisa, I'll leave it up to you. I mean, I'm driving, so I'm already busy. Doesn't matter if the camera's on or not, because I'm driving. It's, you got to look at the phone and answer comments and stuff. She's like, fine, let's do it. So I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Okay.
So yeah, you get to have a little cruise chat, a little drive time with your morning coffee, Tom.
Right.
Yeah, I wish I knew why when I was setting the thing up.
Why it went live automatically?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe they changed another setting. The last time you couldn't get it to go live.
Yeah, well, they did. They added another setting in between the last time where we were technically recording live, but it was
Not broadcasting.
the settings pre-populate as unlisted, meaning it's not public. It's on, but nobody knows it's on. So I did that. In previous streams, they switched where the horizontal button is. I got that. And then when you get it all centered, you hit next, and it goes to this screen where you're supposed to, it's like a holding screen. And you have to press go live or whatever. And I pressed next, and all of a sudden we were live. I was like, oh, we're live. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, that was a little unexpected.
Right? Little shocking.
Right. Just a little bit.
Of course, Sundays at the Port of Miami are quite busy. We were just there a couple weeks. This is really like deja vu. I mean, it's nuts. In fact, our last several cruises have been out of Miami. I miss my Port Canaveral.
Right. I saw a post from Port Canaveral just the other day. They were talking about how busy they were and all the freighter ships that they had in. They had 6 cruise ships in that day.
Wow.
They said that was their busiest day on the books ever. It was just like a day or two ago.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Well, when we were in Miami 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, on the Scarlet Lady, there were 8 ships in Miami that day.
That's the most I've ever seen in Miami.
Yeah. It's a balmy 43 degrees right now. No snow, though, at least here. I'm assuming the snow in northern Florida is probably mostly melted off by now.
Yeah, I would think, because yesterday it was pretty warm comparatively speaking.
Yeah, we wanted to go and drive up there and experience some of that. But, man, I was flat out in bed.
Tom says this will allow you to scope all things out before the group cruise.
Well, that's why we're doing it. Actually, we're meeting with the group coordinator. So it's
trying to get everything planned.
Yep.
That way, hopefully, everything will run smoothly.
Yeah.
You know how our shows go.
Famous last words.
Right. I did say hopefully.
The only thing that'll be smooth, it'll be smooth enough. To me, it's more about, are we able to find a space on the ship
Right.
that we can claim as ours for the 8 days?
Exactly.
Yeah. But we'll find out soon.
Yes, we will. Yeah, Robert's been thinking of all kinds of things to do on the ship, and we just got to see if it's possible.
We need more of you people. We need more people on the group cruise.
Yeah, we do. The more the merrier. But we are going to have fun no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that a... Look at the moon.
Oh yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
The,
Couldn't see it, y'all, because it's to our right.
The clouds are gathering around the moon, so you know how we do our 5 minutes prior to our live show, that little circle with a line that goes around it? The clouds actually looked like that, and for a split second thought it was like a rocket launch or something, but it was doing the circle.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what I was like, is that? I started to say a rocket launch, but then I was like, no, that's the moon, and that was just the clouds doing forming a crazy pattern around it.
Yep. You're gonna hear me apologize 6 million times.
See, look at.
Oh, is it right in front of us?
Yeah, it is dead center in front of us.
I need to be watching the traffic.
Okay, look, see?
Yeah, look at that.
It looked like it was doing that semicircle thing again. That's crazy.
Anyway, what I was gonna say, y'all, is cough still hasn't 100% gone. So hopefully it'll be gone in a couple days. I don't know. So I might be hacking still a little bit, so I apologize.
Last time I had the flu, I think I coughed for 2 months straight.
Yeah.
But it was a swine flu, and that was definitely more chest congestion than anything.
The doc said I wasn't contagious after Wednesday, so we're good to go on the cruise. So that's at least, I'm not contagious, but
No, but
you know, people these days, you hear a cough and they're like, oh my God, he's got the plague.
yeah.
No, I don't. Well, not anymore.
It's crazy. The moon is still doing that. The clouds around it.
Well, I mean, look at the clouds. It's really
I know,
cloudy
but
morning.
I'm just, the pattern, the way that it's doing that is just too funny.
Ooh, there's a nice super seat.
Sure is. Scenic.
Pulling a big four-wheeler,
Yep.
side by side. Excuse me. Tom, can't wait to go back to the Serenity deck where you and Macrina were.
Right? Well, we are not doing the ABC Islands, where this is a shorter itinerary.
This is the 6th day.
Yeah. So we're not going to have the same views you guys had.
No. And we took an inside cabin as well.
Yep. Those were just beautiful pictures you guys posted. was a good move.
Yes. I'm not sure we'll broadcast there tonight because it'll still be probably a little bit cool.
Oh, true. Yeah, we'll see.
But we'll try to get out one night. Is that Bev who just popped in?
Yeah, it is. Bev says, surprise, surprise.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Must be why I was watching Carnival Horizon videos the last few days. and not lived up to it had not lived up to the TMC standards. Oh my. Well, we're going to get some Horizon videos out ourselves.
Yep.
That's why we're heading out there now. So when we are on the group cruise, it'll be nothing but group cruise. No TMC videos.
Other than the live show.
Yeah, other than the live shows.
Yeah, all the videoing the ship will have been done.
Yep. So any of the 3 a.m. tours will have to be honorary.
It's funny, somebody watched one of our deck tours on the Resilient Lady, so it's one of the first few we started on. And the guy's comment was, well, I was going to leave a snarky comment because you didn't do all the decks, but oh my God, you did. You're a legend, or something like that. Yeah, that's what we do, all the decks. TMC style.
That's right.
It's funny. I don't have GPS. Yeah.
You're on autopilot.
I am.
That's funny. Whoever thought a trip to Miami would be autopilot? I mean, I guess it kind of is, because, it's pretty easy, but...
Yeah. Well, the one thing I like about GPS is it
Tells you
counts
road
down the miles
hazards
and
yeah.
road hazards and
Yep. That's true.
follow the timing and stuff.
Yeah, it gives you the red line if there's any backups.
Yeah.
That's true.
At least the GPS I use does. If there's an accident, it'll actually tell you and reroute you if there's problems.
Tom says, I'm going back to watch your RL 8 weeks away. RL?
Resilient Lady.
Oh, okay. Boy, I can't believe I didn't catch that. Woohoo, 8 weeks. Nice. Yeah, you said you were going to be staying in one of those, the Solar Insiders, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, those are really nice.
Tom, those were literally, I think, some of the first videos we did with the tour, so it'll be, I guess, I don't know. Have we improved? I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't get the Solo Insiders on Resilient Lady. We got it on Scarlet Lady.
Well, the ships are,
They are
all right, literally
they are the
identical.
same.
So, well, I mean, there's a few changes, right? Because the Scarlet Lady just came out of dry dock, and so they've changed the Razzle Dazzle to
Lucky Lotus.
Lucky Lotus.
Yeah.
So the decor's slightly different.
That's
They
true.
updated the coffee
grounds.
too, or the grounds too,
Yeah.
up there
That's
in the galley.
and added some more speeds.
Yes, but generally speaking,
The floor plans are pretty
yeah,
much the same.
there's
Eight weeks. That's awesome.
I was looking. We now keep a running list of all the ships that we've videoed, in our style, and tours and stuff. And we've told you all from the beginning, it's our goal. We want to get tours of all the ships, right? So this will be our 7th Carnival ship that we videoed in the past few years. We've got 5 MSC, we've got 5 Royal Caribbean, we've got 2 Virgin,
The Princess.
yeah, 1 Princess. No NCL, but we are doing the Aqua this year, so we're gonna start chunking off on NCLs. But we do have to look for those deals.
Yeah.
The inaugurals really bite into the budget. 5 of them this year.
That's crazy.
Or was it 6?
We talked about
I
doing
think it was 5. Actually a little bit more traffic out this morning than I was thinking there would be on a Sunday.
Yeah, there are quite a few cars out. The sun is starting to come up a little bit. Well, we'll probably talk about this a few times, but and I'm sure you're plugged into some of the other cruise tubers, but lots of changes in the industry. The biggest one, honestly, would be the needing for visas to fly to other countries that you didn't have to have a visa for before. If you are flying, even if you're just passing through the UK, you have to submit for a visa. It's really a simple process. It takes, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 minutes, 5 minutes. It's actually done on your phone. You download an app, answer the questions, pay your $10, and it'll let you know. It tells you within 3 days. It let up. Ours is what, 3 minutes?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
quick.
And that it's not really a visa, but for 2 years, or until your passport expires. One or the but if your passport doesn't expire for 4 years, well, it's only going to last 2 years. So, because it is tied to your passport. Documents you have to print. It gets tied to your passport. So when you go through facial recognition, it already knows you've been approved. That's one of them. Here in the next few months, no date has been given. There's a second system that's coming online for the European countries. I think it's called ETIAS or something like that. Anyway, you have to fill that out as well. Like, for instance, if you're going to fly to Barcelona and for whatever reason you got to go through the UK first, you need the one for the UK, which I think is the EPI. Forget what it is. But anyway, these are things as travelers from the United States that we never used to have to do. And so if you're a traveler and you've flown overseas and you just get on a plane and go, well, there's some more things you have to do now. If you don't do it, they're going to turn you away. So make sure you're paying attention to those emails that come in from the cruise lines about your cruise and about visas. Just don't automatically think that you don't have to do it. Because
Same thing if you're flying. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about. Flying.
Well, you said if you're getting it from your cruise, but even if you're not flying through the cruise air, if you've made your own travel arrangements,
it doesn't matter. They send you out an email whether you're flying through them or not. Yeah, the alert isn't about their air. The alert is about your cruise.
Right, but you're going to probably get one from the airlines as well.
I would hope so. I would hope so. I don't know. That's a good question. Anybody know the answer to that? Anybody book airfare to fly overseas to the UK? Not with a cruise line, just so separate airfare? And got an email notice from the airline about visas? Let us know in the chat. Or if you're watching the replay, leave a comment. I think we're thinning out a little bit. I can actually turn on GPS. Cruise control.
Oh, true. Yeah, you're not used to doing that until on the travel trailer everywhere we go.
Yep.
So this is a treat to be able to put cruise control on.
Yep. Man, that's a pretty picture, guys.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. It's funny. I've seen more sunrises in the past couple years than I have my entire life.
I agree, same. I'm a night owl. I do not like to get up early in the morning. And well, here we are.
Right? A night owl? What are you talking about? You like to be asleep by 10 o'clock. But I will agree, we don't like to get up at, what did we get up this morning, 5 o'clock?
Yeah, 5. Said for our travel to the ABCs, 2 require a visitor form and 1 a $75 visitor tax. Will we have to fill those out, or will Carnival give them our info?
There's a good question. Who charges $75 now, Lisa?
I don't know. Seem to remember seeing something about somebody else charging money now.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mexico.
yeah, it's 2024 was the onslaught of the locations that cruise ships go to different countries and things, whether it's Caribbean or Alaska, the Greek Isles or whatever. They're all raising their prices to allow the people who come on cruise ships in. So I'm not going to lie to you, Bev. That one caught me off guard. $75. We'll find out. We'll let you know. Read her comment again for me.
For our travel to the ABCs, 2 require a visitor form and 1 a $75 visitor tax. Will we have to fill those out, or will Carnival give them our info?
Yeah. We will, actually we'll ask on this cruise and let you know on one of the streams. Probably tomorrow night. If I had to guess, all that stuff will be filled out and handled by the cruise line. And that's, these fees that the countries are now charging, and some are new charges, some are double and triple and quadruple what they used to be. It's built into the cruise fare. That's part of the reason why some cruise fares have gotten a little more expensive, because they're having to cover these extra fees now. But it's just automatically, typically handled by the cruise lines.
Bev says, I think it was Bonaire. The $75 entry tax replaces their hotel and car rental taxes. Yeah, I hadn't heard about Bonaire. There was another country that I did read about, and I can't for the life of me figure out, but it was not Bonaire. So, yeah, I didn't know about that one either.
That's why when these countries do this, like with no notice, it really upsets the cruise industry in many ways, because cruise lines put their itineraries out, as we all know, several years in advance. Heck, you can book into 2027 right now in certain things, certain areas. So when I'm the blue, it's like, oh, by the way, it's not going to cost you $75 more, to come into the country.
And you wonder why cruise fares go up after they're released.
Yeah.
The itinerary is released.
But for those who have already paid, the cruise line's been very good about not assessing additional fees after the fact.
Right.
Which means they have to suck it up. So imagine, a ship full of 4,000 people, and the cruise line's got to now shell out $75 more per person.
Right.
It's not a couple of dollars.
Exactly. Bev says, I know there have always been port entry fees the cruise lines have to pay per customer.
Yeah.
That's your port charges.
Port charges and taxes. Right.
So yeah, that's just gonna continue to rise.
Yeah. Now, of course, those are all locked into the fees, into the price now. So when you're shopping online or looking, the price that you see does include all of that.
Except for Margaritaville.
Except for Margaritaville at sea. For whatever reason, they're not doing that. But the travel agents, when you look at the back end of stuff, those fees are still broken out because they're what are considered non-commissionable fees. Travel agents don't get paid commission on taxes and port charges and stuff. So their systems still break it out. In fact, I think even on the sort of the closing documents or the last screen, if you really look, if your cruise was say $1,000 per person, so $2,000 for the cruise, and that's the price that was advertised, that's the price you saw all the way through, on that last screen you may see that it was actually $700 per person, $200 for port charges, and $100 for taxes. I do seem to remember
they still break it out.
They still break it out, but it does total the amount that you've been seeing all the way through the booking process, as opposed to seeing
at the very end
700. Oh no, it's actually $1,000 per person.
Right.
What? I've gotten so used to that already. Every time we go look at to try to get on a Margaritaville at sea, it's always like, oh crap.
Yep.
They're getting expensive. I think.
I do too.
Yeah, we just looked at it was either a 4-day or 5-day. I can't remember. But for an inside, it was like almost $1,400. And we didn't really get any extras. I think we got a $50 onboard credit. Which says to me they are not having problems one bit selling their ships.
Right.
I bet you sometime this year they announce another ship.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
$39 to South Florida.
And how does that $39 become $300 every time we look into it?
Per person.
Right.
I don't know. Good morning.
Hi, Desiree. Good morning. She says, good morning, guys. You're driving to, where to? I'm on my way to work.
We are heading to Miami again. I'm telling you, it's like Groundhog's Day. As the thumbnail said, we are getting on the Carnival horizon.
Woohoo!
Woo! It's cruise time.
And Desiree says, happy Sunday to you.
Happy Sunday to you. It's cruise time. It's cruise time. It's time to go on a cruise time.
Right? Yeah, we're going on the horizon so we can video the ship tall man style and do that in advance, so when it's group cruise time we can actually play and have fun.
Yes, so we're not up all night losing days.
Desiree says badasses.
Right?
Go ahead with badasses.
Nice. Yeah, we're meeting with the group coordinator, find space and start planning stuff out.
Yep.
And that is honestly, it's best done while on the ship, not trying to do it over the phone and stuff. The onboard staff on the ship, their events coordinator, I have just always found it easier to do that, at least for something like this. I've done events at sea before in the corporate world, and depending on how complex the events are, it really determines what you need to do. If they're highly complex technical events, then you need to make a visit to the ship ahead of time. Just kind of like I had to fly to Italy to do stuff. This is sort of falls into that range a little bit.
So kind of two trips in one.
Yeah, so we're going to go there and get all of our video work done, all of our deck tours. Because it really does... It's going to be... I think the ship is big enough that we won't be able to do it in one night, so that's 2 nights. But what that generally means is we lose 2 days because we're up at 3 o'clock in the morning. We usually video till 6:30-ish, 7, something like that. Once people start getting up, and then of course we go to bed. Well, since we've been up basically all night, we sleep until 12, 1 o'clock, so we've lost a chunk of the next day, and then we got to do it again. It's going to take 2 late night videos, I think, to get it all done. So we don't want to lose 2 days of the group cruise.
No, definitely not.
What's everybody planning to do today? Well, we know Desiree's going to work. What's everybody else doing on this Sunday? temperatures across the country right now are dipping again. Got another storm coming through, I guess, in a couple days.
Right.
It's not gonna snow as far south as it had, but some more winter weather coming for people. I cannot believe I'm actually gonna have to take off my cruise control. These two have been side by side for quite a while. There you go. There you go.
Bev said, I have friends who did all the online stuff for the group cruises I used to go on. While they had fun with the group, they were not vacations for them.
No. When I've gone out, it may be a little bit different these days because of technology. But years ago, right before the apps and Starlink satellite capabilities and all that stuff, when you got on a ship, your phones got turned off and put in the safe.
Yeah.
Because if you were going to talk to somebody, it's going to cost you like $40 a second or whatever, right? I mean, it was super, super expensive. So when you have a meeting, this sort of corporate function at sea, the retention rate of the information that is presented is absorbed at a higher percentage because there are no distractions, right? When there's a corporate event here on land, your phones, of course, work, right? So you're getting texts from home, and there's a problem with Sally, and little Bobby punched the neighbor, and the hot water heater blew up, and I mean, life can get in the way, right? Well, when you're in the middle of the ocean with no communication, the retention rate of the information passed down, if I remember correctly, it's like 83% were on land. It was like in the 40 percentile. So having events at sea were great, but I can tell you from working them and putting them together, I'll be honest, it's not too much difference than what we do right now, Lisa and I. These are not vacations for us. It's work. We do spend a little time vacationing, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's a lot of work.
Bev said, so this makes a lot of sense that you're going ahead of time. And then she says, yeah, this was 12 to 15 years ago. They took hours just to upload a few pictures.
Oh yeah. It took a mortgage company on was it a 3-day or a 4-day? I can't remember what it was.
I don't remember.
But they had several meetings, and so those meetings have to be arranged, and the tech and the audio and lighting and screens. It's just what information is being put forward, and logistics and lanyards, and it's just there's dinners and there's luncheons and there's meet and greets and just all kinds of stuff. It's funny. Just think of like what a cruise director does. Well, the event coordinators that put events at sea together, it's the same thing. Right? They run around from event to event to event, and in between they're working on getting the next event ready. So I enjoy it. I think it's fun, but it is some work. I can only imagine the logistics of having one of these like music festivals.
The full ship charters.
Yeah. On the ships. 80s hair bands or whatever it is. All that gear. It all has to get on the boat, and it quickly.
Yeah.
Never mind everything else. Stages have to be built. to remember we were on a cruise once, and they actually start building the stages during the cruise before, which means the people that are on the cruise before lose some amenities, because the stages are typically built out on the, at least the big ones, are out, built out on the pool deck.
Yeah, so whoever's on the cruises before don't have full access.
Yeah, I remember getting off the ship, and you know, you see the lines of people, you know, getting ready to get on the ship, nothing but black, all the t-shirts, the black t-shirts.
Gotcha.
I think it was a, I don't know, I think it was a metal cruise.
That makes sense. Black shirts and
Yeah,
jeans.
yeah. By the way, if you ever do go on one of those are the only types of events that are not actually put on by the cruise line. They're put on by outside production companies. And so a lot of the events, if you're going to attend them and you're booking a ticket, your credit card is not being charged by the cruise line. It will be charged by the entity that is putting on the event. I'll clarify a little bit. Like, let's say you currently book your cruises through a travel agent, right? And anywhere outside of calling the cruise line directly. If you book through a travel agent, you give that travel agent your credit card. The travel agent is giving your credit card to the cruise lines. So when you see your statement, you're going to see the charge from Carnival, Royal, NCL, or you know, whatever the ship is that you're booking. Well, on some of these music festivals, these big charters, they've already paid for the ship. They've paid for everything. So your credit card isn't going to be charged by Carnival or whatever. It's going to be charged by that production company. So just know that going in, that it's not fraud. It's how that aspect is handled. Can there be fraud? Yes. We've seen it before. But typically not. Because these cruises are, they're big.
Yeah, they are.
Big music ones.
I saw recently, I think there's a country cruise that's going to be going on pretty soon.
Well, they have them for all genres. Right?
Oh, I understand, but I usually don't see those kind of notices, and that popped up on my Facebook timeline.
70s, 80s, 90s.
Oh, yeah.
EDM, country, Christian. Yeah. I'm sure there's hip hop and comedy, tribute.
Yep.
Well, we're up to a 48, 49 degrees. I'm sure it's much warmer than where a lot of you folks are. It's supposed to be mid 70s today in Miami. mid to upper 70s, something like that. Seems like the weather forecast where we're going is going to be in the mid 80s. Looking forward to that. Yeah, we're shorts and t-shirt kind of people. Having to wear these 14 layers of clothes, I don't like it.
No, me either. Take my flip-flops any day.
You're right. But when I started feeling nasty last weekend, I was like, no. No, I can't get sick. We got to cruise. No.
Right? That would not have been fun.
No. Fortunately, we were able to get to the doctors in enough time and get that Tamiflu going.
Thankfully, I didn't get it.
The other people we were with, he got it, but she didn't.
Yeah,
I guess it only likes the men right now.
I guess.
It's a discriminating virus. We should call it the flu M for male.
Right. Well, they did say it's going around.
Yes.
Bev said we're expected to peak at 30 degrees about noon today. Wow.
Yeesh.
That's pretty chilly.
Yeah.
And that is Fahrenheit.
It was, that's a peak.
Yeah.
The lowest, I think, we saw over the past week from where we were at, it was 31 degrees. We had actually had 32 or 33 the night before. We had to preemptively disconnect the water from the RV so they didn't have any freezing pipes.
Nope, don't want that.
It's not like a house. It's you get your water essentially from a hose. It's a special kind of hose, a potable water hose, but it just lays on the ground and the ground's cold.
I saw some people use the swim noodles to insulate their hoses.
Yeah, they do sell. I remember years ago we bought one. I think it worked for like a month. They do make hoses that
I was wondering why you
are
stopped
electric.
using that.
Yeah, it stopped working.
Bev says she hasn't topped freezing in weeks.
Yeah, that's that time of year, Bev. It's time to go on a cruise.
Yeah.
It's warm down there.
Warmer at least.
Yeah.
I saw a post, somebody had said they were in Mexico. They said Cancun. I think they meant Cozumel, but they said Cancun, and it was apparently pretty cold and breezy there, too.
I think that was part of the front that came through and made it snow in Florida.
Right? I think you're right.
I really wish we could have gone up into that a little bit.
Yeah, but you were not well.
No.
It was pretty cool seeing all those pictures, though. You know, snowmen on the beach and the
It's crazy.
right.
Crazy.
the snow and the palm trees. I saw a bunch of pictures too of snow on citrus trees, and
Oh, I don't think that's happened on this drive before, has it?
I don't remember, maybe.
Sorry, we lost connection, y'all. We're back. We're here.
Yeah, we were just talking about the snow here in Florida. Don't get that too often.
Another cruise alert, my guys. Lots of unrest in Jamaica right now.
Yeah, that's true.
So be very, 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 very cautious if going to Jamaica in the next handful of weeks. Make sure if you are going to leave the port, honestly, that you do it with a cruise line excursion. Do not go off on your own. It is too dangerous right now.
Bev said, so fun seeing the snow in New Orleans. And in true New Orleans spirit, they were having fun with it.
Right?
Well, let me tell you, I saw a lot of them too here, even in Florida. They were out with their airboats, joyriding in the snow. They were using their boogie boards to go sledding, and just all kinds of fun stuff. Bev said Mardi Gras snowmen everywhere, lol.
Right. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. That's what that was. There's more snow in New Orleans and in Florida on those couple days than there was up in Wisconsin.
In Alaska, even.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about a dusting.
No,
I mean,
there were
8 inches.
9 inches in some places.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Beth says more snow than here.
Right? What, there was a post I think Lisa saw somewhere. I forget exactly the 100% wording, but something like, I woke up today and saw a snowman on the beach. Hell has frozen over.
Yeah,
Something like that.
Bev said, I cleaned my sidewalk with a broom yesterday. Wow.
That's a dusting.
Yep.
Yeah, we almost got stuck in it because I got sick. We
Yeah.
had been up in Savannah, Georgia, is where we were, and we intended to come home Sunday night, but I had started getting sick on Saturday, and there was no way I was going to be able to check out of the hotel Sunday, so we booked it for another day. And then kept Monday flexible, whether or not we were going to try to leave Monday morning or stay another day. But one, we knew this storm was coming in, and two, I really wanted to get home. And of course, we could have went to the doctors up there, but just wanted to get home. So
Well, yeah, because if you would have gone to the doctors then and they said, okay, well, you need to follow up in a couple of days.
Right. No, we're going to leave.
Yeah.
But, so... Oh, look at the sun coming, peeking up over there, guys.
It's pretty bright.
Yeah. Anyway, took whatever handful of meds that we had with us traveling, because we didn't have the RV. We were in a hotel. Try to keep the fever down long enough to make the drive back to the RV back in Florida. And it worked. Drove right to the doctor's. God, that's just a beautiful shot right there. Especially with the reflection off the hood.
Yeah, when I look that way, the sun's in my eyes. I can't see anything. I know. The sun is right there when I look that way. Oh, deer.
Y'all probably missed that one.
Yeah, he was in bushes. Thankfully.
Right.
The last few times we were down this way, we saw pigs on the side of the road. So that's what I was looking for when I spotted the deer.
3 little pigs.
Yeah. There was like 8 of them the last trip.
Good morning. Welcome everybody. Surprise, surprise. It's time to go on.
Good morning, Patricia. She says cabin 8281 is Bev in my cabin. Need a tour.
8281.
8281.
All right, take a note.
All right.
We'll see if we can get there.
Heading onto the horizon now, so that we can do our tall man videos, get that taken care of, so that when we are on the group cruise, we can lay with the group.
Bacon. Where is our pigs?
Right?
Yeehaw Junction.
Yeehaw.
So we're probably going to get there right around 9:45, 10 o'clock. Our time is 10 o'clock to be there. So, what I don't know is what terminal it is. I meant to look that up.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to figure out.
No, it won't be.
we'll be taking about 25% of the ship. Really?
During our group cruise?
Interesting.
Well, that's gonna suck.
Right? Bev says the Grange Convention. Grange.
To look that up.
And Patricia says yes, our dates.
Yes, that really sucks then.
Yep.
However, I would think then at 25% of the ship, they would be meeting in the theater.
Right?
Yeah, part of
2024. No, this is 2025. 2025 National Grange Convention. Join us from November 8th through 16, 2025 aboard the Carnival Horizon. And now I've got sign up for updates.
what is the Grange?
National Grange officers and delegates will be completing the work of the National Grange on the at-sea days. Everyone will have the opportunity for fellowship and building fraternal bonds, and the Eastern Coast region will be planning special events on board too. We encourage everyone to begin booking your staterooms now. Follow these simple instructions. About us.
God, look at that.
What am I looking at?
Beautiful.
The Order of Patrons of Husbandry.
The what?
National Grange, the Order of Patrons of Husbandry.
Okay.
Mission and vision.
Is it a Christian thing? I feel that it is.
Husbandry isn't that animals? Strengthening individuals, families, and communities through services, education, nonpartisan grassroots advocacy, and agricultural awareness.
Non-partisan.
That's what it says.
Strange. Well, means space is going to be rough.
Patricia says at least they won't be vegetarians.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably not.
Oh, excuse me.
their mealtime schedules could be interesting with a group that size.
Well, I mean, it's just with a group that size, everybody just eats when they eat, right? They go to whatever dining they're assigned to.
Typically.
Yeah.
And then Bev says, farm organization, they have a woman president. Desiree says, I'm a vegetarian, Patricia, what's with that?
I think she was referring to that story of that vegetarian that was at the table with
the farmer.
With the farmer.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
Deer, two of them.
Oh, I see them.
Called the head. She went like outside of what she really should have done to begin with, but
insisted that
like
they
the head
would,
waiter.
How dare they be at my table?
And John healed on top of it.
Yeah.
I think she actually reached out to somebody in corporate too. I forget, but it was like, you need to remove them from my table.
Patricia said, yes, I was referring to that Karen that lost it on the poor farmer that wanted steak.
Yeah.
Beth says, LOL, Desiree. I learned that way most of the time myself, or lean that way most of the time myself. Yeah, I think I like veggies too. But I do like a good piece of steak every now and then. Eating taters.
Just lose the word now and then. And we're good to go.
Patricia said, Desiree, I love my veggies, so I'm good with vegetarian. Patricia says, my home menu is usually meat and veggies.
I mean, we have chicken and pork and stuff.
We do.
It's not always steak.
No.
Well, I've been sick for a week. I'm ready for some good food.
True. Yeah, we've been chicken soup.
Yeah. Lisa's made a ton of chicken soup for me.
Daily for days.
Yeah. Though this illness, it's actually the sickest I've been in a long time, but Lisa's made homemade chicken soup before, and when we first got back home to the RV, I was like, really, I want chicken soup, but I don't want it from the can. And all we really had was, I think, ramen and or the Lipton extra noodle soup. So I said to Lisa, I'm like, so, do you have any chicken broth? She's like, yeah. Do you have any canned chicken? She's like, yeah. What about a can of carrots? Yeah. You got rice, right? She's like, yeah. So let's just make some soup that way. And lo and behold, she puts it all together, and in 10 minutes, we got homemade chicken soup. And it was absolutely delicious.
That and about 20 different spices.
Yeah, but still, I mean, it's as good as the soup she might slave over all day to make.
It was pretty tasty.
Yeah, really it was.
Patricia says chicken soup is good for the soul.
It is. The reason why the books are called that.
And Bev says, I actually look forward to seeing all Carnival's vegan offerings. Not that I'll ever likely be vegan. Patricia says, I usually have a cup of chicken broth, just plain broth. And then she said, I will be bringing my broth packets on the cruise. I don't leave home without it.
Oh, really?
Nice.
All right. Yeah, she just, we used it was like the box of chicken broth, right?
Chicken stock.
Chicken stock. Put that in there, and a can of carrots, and the can of chicken, and the rice was that 90-second stuff, right?
Yeah, those little pouches.
Added a bunch of spices, and bam! Homemade chicken soup in 10 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes, but it's quick.
Patricia says it's a change from tiered coffee, the broth packets. Yeah, I like warm beverages. Desiree says, enjoy your cruise. How long is your vacation?
We're doing the 6th day. So this was we booked this for 2 reasons. One, to see the ship before the group cruise, so we meet with the group coordinator, we take a good look at the ship, we find spaces, plan events, these kind of things. That was 1. 2, to get all the video tours that we normally do when we go on a ship for the first time, get those all done during this cruise, so we don't have to do it during the group cruise. So this is we decided to just do the 6th day instead of the 8th day. It costs less, so this was more about function, if you will, than about vacation. So yeah, we're doing just a couple days at sea, Cozumel, Ocho Rios, and Grand Cayman.
And thank you, we will find a little bit of time to enjoy for sure.
Yes, yes.
And Patricia says OXO has single broth sachets. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Lisa gets a little bit more time than I do because I do all the editing. So, once we're done with the video, like we've gotten all the content video, I do spend a lot of time on the editing while I'm on the ship. Like we talked about maybe going in Grand Cayman to swim with the stingrays at the Stingray City. It's our favorite excursion to do. The last time we were there, Lisa unfortunately was ill. She didn't get to go, so I went by myself because we'd already booked and paid for the excursions. So we talked about doing that. Jamaica, we won't leave the port. Jamaica, Cozumel, same thing.
Yeah, definitely. Desiree said that. Thanks, Patricia. I appreciate it.
So what's for dinner tonight? We're gonna have roasted tomato soup.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Day 1. Caesar salad. Maybe I'll do prime rib. didn't do that on the first night, right?
I honestly don't remember.
I think we'd have these menus down pat.
Well, it's been a while since we've been on a Carnival ship.
A little
We've
bit.
done a couple of Royals and...
Yeah, the last one was the Conquest.
Yeah, we've done Royals and MSC Yacht Club since we've done Carnival.
Yeah. And Virgin.
Yeah, and Virgin. That's right.
Yeah, we just got off that 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Patricia says, most welcome, Desiree. Bev says that was the itinerary on my first cruise. And then Patricia says, lava cake and peanut butter.
Right. Yeah, the Cozumel, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, that was the staple itinerary for Western Caribbean for years, for many cruise lines. And they eventually started breaking out into some other locations, buying private islands, whatever, or making other stops. Because it just, for those who love to cruise.
Yeah, they started eliminating the Grand Cayman and doing Cozumel and Costa Maya.
Yeah.
Or Honduras, Roatan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to change it up.
Yep.
Which I get.
Absolutely. Need a little bit of a change.
Yeah. For a long time for us, not even since we had the channel, but generally speaking, for us it's really about the ship experience. Not 100% just the ship. It's not always about the destination, is what I'm trying to get at. Obviously, we do take cruises where it is about the destination. But for us, we've done so many Caribbean cruises. It's not about the destination, it's about the ship and ship life. No puns.
Are we dining as a group?
We're gonna have that conversation with the group coordinator. If we do, there's not going to be a lot of choices because it has to be early dining. If it's not early dining, we won't make a 9 o'clock showtime, right? So it's got to be the earliest dining possible. So if we're able to do that, then that's awesome. The only thing that frightens me about the organized dinner is obviously they'll put us at six or eight top tables, and that slows the dinner process down. I don't know. Y'all think about your last cruises, sitting at a table with, if you were there, with 2 people, and you're at an 8 top, so there's 6 other people. Think about your experience at dinner. Your table can only be served as fast as the slowest person at your table, right? So what Lisa and I have learned is when we are sitting at the 6 and 8 top tables, that dinner can go on hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours.
Easily.
Right?
Easily.
So you've got...
because people are in conversation and they're not looking at the menus and they get interrupted several times.
Yeah.
It just takes a long time for that service.
Right? So, you got a 5:45, 6 o'clock dinner. You're not out till 8 o'clock. And for us, with the things that we have to do to prepare and whatever, that's too late. So oddly enough, rarely have to request it. It just seems what happens to us these days. We're always at a two-top. And again, we never request it. It just always happens. And most nights, we're in and out to dinner, dessert and everything in an hour with a good service team. So we're going to ask and find out. But that being said, that is the one thing that worries us about we're all going to dine together, is it could add time to the dinner. So we're all going to want to talk, right?
Absolutely. Bev says that was always the best time. Of course, no Richard Simmons to table dance on this cruise, LOL.
Right?
Of course, I could never do late all the time. And then Patricia says, if I was at a large table, since I'm hard of hearing, I would not be participating.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I think we've struggled with, is because, yeah, we would love to be able to, sit down and eat all together, but, some people eat early, some people eat late.
Yeah.
And,
well, not just that. We can't all sit together.
That is very true.
So, Lisa and I, we can't eat with every single one of you because there's more of you than there are us. And so, if we've got 30 or 40 people in the group, and again, I don't know, we're obviously not done, and we need to have some more people become part of this group. So if you're watching the replay, or we're going to, continually talk about this group cruise, we want you to come with us. But the point is, if we take 3, 4, 5, 6 tables or whatever it is, Lisa and I aren't going to be present at all the tables.
Exactly.
So since we can't be present at all the tables, we're not going to be dining in a special room just for us either, then, everybody just do your own thing. And we'll have our meeting times. Now, we are probably going to do a specialty restaurant one of the nights. That's, again, part of what we're going to figure out why we're here. And figure some things out.
Bev says we always had some tables for 4.
Yeah, 4's not bad. Look, I don't want you to take the comments wrong. We're not snooty. We enjoy meeting people and hanging out, this, that, or whatever. But the dinner times for us, again, depending on the time that we got, we always have that clock ticking in the background. And so we're just worried about having enough time to be able to be ready for the show. Now, part of this also comes with you guys also like to see us out and about for the show and not in the cabin. That's an hour and a half process, because we need to get to the location early enough to secure the area, and then everything has to be set up. So when we're doing it in the cabin, everything stays set up. We don't break it down and put it back in the suitcases. We do break it down so we can move around the cabin, meaning we disconnect things, but the lights are all still put together. They're just in a corner. All the little consoles and things we use, they're all still out. They're just pushed off to the side. So when we do it in the cabin, it really takes about
half the time.
Yeah, 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes to put it all back together again, test it, make sure it all works. But when it all has to come out of the suitcase, yeah. And then there's the, 20 minutes of putting it all back in the suitcases.
Bev said we usually were a group of 200, so only staff sat with Richard. And Patricia said maybe you both make a captain's table with raffled invites. And Desiree said it's a winter, enjoy it.
It's a what?
It's winter, enjoy it.
A winter?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think the raffle will probably be a private dinner in one of the specialty restaurants. I think that's what we'll do. Dinner for 4. Where you get to have that true one-on-one time.
Says, great idea, Robert.
Why, thank you.
Says we usually had meetings at 8 p.m. and never had problems getting there or to the early production shows.
Well, yeah. We have no problem either. But
I think the problem is the setup time that it takes for us to set up for our live streams.
It's not just walking to go to the show or walking to go to a meeting. Lisa and I have to do all the prep work for that, right? So you got to add hours to things. That's why we're hoping, which is why I was a little put off by there's a large convention going to be on our cruise. We're hoping to find a space that we could leave the gear set up. So to do our show, our live show, it's more of a 20-minute process instead of an hour process. But yeah, there's been many nights on cruises recently where Lisa and I were, because we're broadcasting out of the cabin, so it takes less time to set up. We don't have to. Anyway, we'll finish dinner early and be able to go catch that early show, because the early shows are usually around 7:30. So we have dinner at 5:30, 6 o'clock. We're done by 7. The show's at 7:30. It's done by 8:15. We're back to the cabin, and it's 20 minutes to plug everything back up and test it. Bam, we're ready to go. That's one of the things we're hoping for, is to find an area of the ship that can be dedicated to us for the 8 days.
Bev says, with early dining, still probably a push for you, though.
No, it's not. Yeah, 5:30 is great. I'm just sort of, that's the timing that I just went through. 5:30, 5:45. We're done by 7 o'clock at the latest, typically. Shows are at 7:30, early show. Catch that. Be ready for the stream. Right? So, the only asterisk to all of that is if I've had enough time during the day to edit the things that need to be edited.
And Trisha said you will have lots of helpers with you for setup. Put us to work. Volunteers are an asset.
I agree 1,000,000%. There's unfortunately probably not a lot y'all can do.
Most of it is, plug this cable into that outlet.
Yeah.
And that tends to take a lot more time when you're training somebody than to actually just do it yourself.
Yeah.
But as far as moving things, I mean, that would be nice.
Yeah, when you're dealing with speakers and mixers and the cabling and all that stuff, Great idea. Trust me. Great idea. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn off my cruise control.
Yeah, I think so. I saw some flashing lights up ahead.
Yeah, well, the truck moved
Oh, there
over.
it is. Okay. That's why I couldn't see it anymore.
I'll get back over. Why? We made it.
Patricia says, I've done props for the Sound of Music on stage.
Nice.
That's awesome.
There's another comp up here.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Love the Sound of Music.
Not sure I ever told you this, but in high school, I forget if it was my senior year. I don't remember. I don't know how because I wasn't in the theater group, so I don't know how I came to be there, but I was tasked with creating the special effects for the play Blythe Spirit.
No, you've never told me this.
Yeah. So, yeah, I had to make books, fall off shelves and creaks and just all kinds of cool little ghosty kind of things.
Nice.
And one of the interesting things we did was when the ghost would come out, there'd be bubbles that kind of followed the ghost around. We built a catwalk up above the stage, and so there'd be one of us up there blowing bubbles, walking the catwalk, following the ghost.
Nice.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
Nice. Patricia said I even got to be a ballroom dancer in that one. That was fun. She said, I know that play. We did that one too.
Right?
Nice.
We're almost in Port St. Lucie, 119 miles to Miami.
All right.
He's getting there.
Yeah. Bev said I was more producer slash director slash writer on the shows I was involved in. Yeah, that's kind of what our daughter did too.
Stage manager.
Stage manager, yeah. Yeah, she's great at calling the show.
Yep.
Bev said we had a spirit slash ghost once. Lots of dry ice.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember all the stuff. There were jingling things we had to do. Kinds of things.
Patricia said we had a community theater group, and I also went in for summer theater competition. I won best comic relief that year.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Cool. We got our plucky comic relief.
I love it.
Every good movie you go and watch, there's somebody that we always deem it the plucky comic relief.
Yep. Patricia said, that would be me. I try to turn everyone's frowns upside down. Bev will tell you.
Yeah, it's kind of me, a little bit too, I guess.
Yep. Patricia said I could use some Florida weather.
Well, temperature's steadily rising now the further south we get. It's I don't know what the temperatures have been down south, but in Central Florida where we've been, it's been unseasonable to say the least. Obviously, it snowed up in the Panhandle, so it's been very, very cold for us. But it's currently 54, which I know is a lot warmer than where most of you are at right now. It's going to be 70 degrees, 72, 73, I think in South Florida today, 74, something like that. So it'll be a nice day in South Florida.
Yeah, it will be. Bev said she had to refresh. The picture froze. Bev, I actually think several people did because it seemed like everybody dropped off, but we didn't get a reconnection notice, so that was interesting. Usually it tells us that we've lost connection.
Yeah. Well, welcome everybody.
Yep, welcome back.
It's time to go on a cruise.
Yes. Patricia said I'm wrapped up in a fleece blanket.
Oh. That's normally what Lisa is.
Absolutely. And Patricia said I didn't drop off for once. That's funny. Wondering, we can't remember ever dropping off on the trip down to Miami, but we did earlier. So
yeah.
We were just wondering if that happens, but I can't remember.
Here's Port St. Lucie.
Port St. Lucie.
We spent about 9 months down here during the pandemic.
We sure did.
Yeah. Growing by leaps and bounds.
It is. I love all the coconut palms around here.
Not that you see any.
Not that I see any at the moment.
Yeah, we gotta get off the turnpike and go into the city a bit.
Yeah, you get into the subdivisions, it's like almost every other house has a coconut palm tree. That sounds right. Immigration is also in port today. I bet you are at Terminal D.
We'll find out soon enough. 109 miles.
Yeah, Robert said he had intended to look up to see what port we were in today and didn't do it before we left. There's some coconuts.
Good morning. Welcome.
Hello, Cam Fam. Welcome. Cam Fam says, good morning. Jealous that you are headed to cruise. We have 2 more weeks. Very nice. Where are you off to in 2 weeks?
Well, from the thumbnail, as you can tell, we're on our way to the Carnival Horizon. Doing the 6-day Western Caribbean.
So we will be going to Cozumel,
Ocho Rios,
and Grand Cayman. Headed to Key West, Freeport, Half Moon Key, and Nassau.
Ah,
very nice.
Bahamas.
Yeah.
On what ship?
Yeah, and what port? Stayed in the cove balcony during one of the cruises and regular balcony or inside on the other one. That was the first time we ever did a cove balcony. I love the cove balcony.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I like being that close to the water. Says, Cam Fam, I'm jealous. I have 386 days, LOL. 386 days of group cruise. No, we're under a year.
386?
386.
That's got to be wrong, Bev, since you're joining us.
Yeah,
group cruise.
You're going on the group cruise. We're under a year.
She meant to say 346. That's less than that, too.
Yeah. City and do a 3-day.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. The Cam Fam says, Bev, it sounds like you need to book another one, haha. We'll be on 3 different ones before your 386 days. Wow. Love it. Are you sailing strictly on Carnival, or are you sailing other cruise lines as well?
Only windshields kill more bugs than Hewlett.
That's funny.
Yeah, right?
Oh, Patricia says 286.
Ah, there you go.
That sounds more like it. Thank you. We're not at a computer right now, so I wasn't sure. And I knew it was under 386. I just didn't know how much under. Bev said, I wish the busy working to pay for that one. I get it.
Yeah.
Bev says, right, 286 days, much better. And Cam Fam says, we have only cruised Carnival and have never been disappointed, so I haven't tried anything else. There you go.
There you go. Don't ever book the MSC Yacht Club.
You'll be ruined. The Cam Fam says 286 days will come and go quickly.
Yes, it will.
Absolutely.
Come on, Cam Fam. Come with us on the group cruise.
Yeah.
Send us an email. tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com.
Yep, we will, our group cruise is on the Carnival Horizon, which is where we are headed now to meet with some group planners and to do our normal tall man style videos. So when we are on our group cruise in November, we will be able to spend all of that time with everybody. Deck tour will be an honorary.
Y'all have at it. I'm going to sleep. You guys shoot video of it for us. We'll see you in the morning.
Patricia says, Good Ship Murder is having season 2 on the MSC Yacht Club. I can get spoiled watching the TV show. Oh, and Bev says, lost you again. Interesting. Yeah, we didn't get any kind of notice. Interesting. Sorry about that, Bev. The Cam Fam says that would be fun, but we'll have to pass because we'll be on a couple weeks after your group cruise.
Ah. I think an adjustment is in order here.
Yeah. You haven't made final payment yet, have you? Change that booking. Just kidding. And Cam Fam says,
Come on, you know you want to do it. I just do it.
Patricia says, no drops for me. Maybe bad snow in Bev City. Yeah, that could be.
In the words of Nike, just do it. There's a Masuka laugh for you.
Right. You got to do it a lot Beth says it's interesting. Chat never stops, but picture buffers and then freezes. Interesting. Not sure I can do it. No, I don't think I can do it either.
We finally finished watching Dexter.
Yep.
That's what we're sort of talking about. And then we even watched the one season, I don't know, re-incursion of it, whatever you want to call it.
New Blood or something.
Yep.
Right, New Blood?
Yep, Dexter New Blood.
Cam Fam says Miami is a long haul for us Texans. So mostly cruise golf ports. Gotcha. Yeah, we just did one out of Galveston last year. That was our first time out of Galveston. That was on the Jubilee. This looks nice where they've mulched over here.
Yeah. They cut back the forest.
Yeah, they
The overgrowth.
did. Right. Cam Fam says, what did you think of Galveston Port?
When we were there, it was Jubilee's first cruise, and
I think the breeze was in port too at the time.
yeah, there was a couple other ships there. They really need to work on their traffic patterns. The Port of Galveston is growing by leaps and bounds, and they're building some new terminals, and I know they're working on the traffic flow down there. But it was a bit of a challenge getting in and out. But inaugural cruises are tough to give a personal opinion of the first time you're in a port. So it's first time cruise, first time we're in that port. 'Cause even though the people that work in these terminals work there every day, for whatever reason, these first cruises, it's a bit of a mess. So it really was a bit of a mess that day.
Yeah, I think in the interim, it's going to be a little bit challenging until they, like Robert says, figure out all the traffic flow and the parking and walking from the parking to the port. Some of the sidewalks that were there were not really angled, and we saw a lot of people struggling trying to move their suitcases and things from the parking lot to the ship.
That was actually one of the worst embarkations we've ever experienced.
And again, we don't want to base our thoughts at this point on that one inaugural cruise, because like Robert says, it is challenging.
Well, when we were on the ship talking about it, there are people that have gone on royal ships that experienced none of what we did, because they're in a different terminal further down, and the traffic patterns down there are different. So I believe it's a little simpler. We Ubered in to the port because, of course, we didn't drive from Florida. We flew in and took an Uber from our hotel in. And fortunately, Uber driver knew some sort of back ways in. It's hard to say that, but yeah, it was
different. Yeah, he got us around that big long line of traffic waiting.
He did, but when he went to stop to let us out, security was not happy about it. Anyway.
Bev says try Miami from the Toronto area. That's a long drive.
Yeah.
Cam Cam says it's okay to tell the truth. And then they say, if you are not familiar with the best ways to get into each terminal, it can be frustrating as it is not mapped out well.
No.
And then they say, Royal's new terminal is laid out very nice with marking all once you get there and once you get inside.
Well, one of the other issues is down there where the Carnival ships are, it's one lane. And in this thing the Uber driver was telling us, he's driven many people there, but for whatever reason that day, they changed all the traffic patterns. And yeah, it was just a mess.
Yeah, the security was telling him not to drop us off there, but to go back and get back into the line, which was, at least another 30-minute wait.
But we're literally
he was
right in front of...
Right there. They just didn't want him to stop. But he's like, oh, I'm stopping here. You're getting out anyway. So he stopped and let us out there. But like Robert said, the security was not happy about that.
Yeah.
They did not want us going there. Or stopping there, I guess I should say. Patricia said, gosh, it just hit me what I will be doing the next 6 days in the evening, visiting with Robert and Lisa. Even my boss was asking what you've been up to. That's so cool.
We've been sick.
Yeah.
I've been sick.
Yeah. She was in the office when I showed her the podcast of the Virgin, the open curtains, closed curtains, lights on and off, and all the colors.
That's right.
Bow chicka bow wow. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Robert's been recuperating, so...
Yeah, I've been in bed.
Yeah, very happy he's up, out and about, because, boy, when he, first started getting sick, we were afraid, not knowing what it was, until, of course, we went to the doctor and found out it was the flu, but we were afraid that we were not going to be able to go on this cruise. So, very... He's feeling better, and of course he hasn't been contagious for days now, so very, very happy about that.
Yes. Oh, did I miss my mile marker? We'll be here. Darn it, I missed it. Sorry, kids.
After feeling crud.
Right. Jeez, look at this guy.
Whoa.
I'm doing 75.
And he passed us like it was nothing with his brakes on.
Yeah. It's going to be doing 90.
Wow. Tom says 30-year-olds like Robert bounce back quickly from the flu.
Yeah. 30-year-old my butt.
Patricia said, who could be in a rush on a Sunday? Oh, you'd be surprised.
That guy.
Yeah.
We're going to give him the benefit of the doubt he's late for church. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I drove at 90 miles an hour to get here.
Patricia said I was going to say church, but bit my tongue.
I said we're going to take the high road here.
Says, you guys enjoy your cruise. I have to head out. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you, Cam Fam.
Thanks for stopping by, and you enjoy your day too.
Oh,
did they
I
get
see
them?
flashing
I
lights.
see flashing lights too.
I hope so. We'll find out in a second.
Right.
Poop. Take off my cruise control.
That's what you get for laughing.
Oh no, he deserves a laugh.
I don't think it's him. Looks like a big vehicle.
It isn't him. Unreal.
Right?
Dude, there was a guy going 90.
Man.
I don't know what that guy was doing.
Boy, he got lucky.
Yes, he did.
Patricia says, dang, was hoping for karma.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, that guy got lucky. I love that billboard.
Which one?
Only windshields killed by
I know, right? Did you see another one?
Yeah, there was
Oh.
another one. South Florida Fair. January 17th or February 2nd.
It's going on now.
Yeah.
Sunday, everybody. If you are just joining us, we are on the Florida Turnpike, heading south towards
Miami.
the port of Miami. Getting on the Carnival horizon for the next 6 days. Cozumel, Jamaica, and Grand Cayman. The legendary Western Caribbean itinerary. Of course, you know that means we're going to be on tonight too.
That's right.
9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Wi-Fi permitting. Always got to put that out there.
That's true. Patricia said, story, was going home via Uber from work. Slow highway. Pickup truck got impatient, whipped around transport truck, fishtailed his back tire on a big truck bumper. Continued. Mamie Radar says, good morning all. Good morning, Mamie Radar.
Good morning to New Mexico.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise, surprise. Where's Mama Tall Man at?
She hasn't looked at her notices.
Yeah. Because we didn't post this on the Facebook group because it's on the phone and it's quick.
Right.
Pulling into the West Palm Beach area. Anyway, we were mentioning Dexter. Did anyone else out there watch that series when it was on? Dexter?
Since we're on our way to Miami.
Yeah. And speaking of Miami, I was watching one of the videos from the cruise ship departures and stuff.
Yes.
And forget the channel, but it's the channel we all watch them. Anyway, when that bridge is done, his views are going to be blocked.
Oh.
It looks like the arch is going to be like right where his camera shot is.
Oh man. Oh, funny. Mamie Radar was just saying it will be a good day to watch Miami Port Camp today. Oh man. Yeah. Enjoy it now, then, Mamie Radar.
Yeah. A few more months down, that view may be blocked. They may have to get a higher or lower apartment.
Oh man, yeah, because he's got. catch, maybe radar. Patricia says, Lisa, you missed the end of that story. You know what, Patricia? I'll go back and look, but it never popped in. I've got the first part, but not the second part. So I don't know if you can go in and do a copy and repost it.
Read the first part again.
The first part says, was going home via Uber from work. Slow highway. Pickup truck got impatient, whipped around a transport truck. Fishtailed his back tire on a big truck bumper. Patricia said the guy was on the side of the road, blown tire. Karma. There you go. Oh, let's see. Baby Radar gave us a thumbs up. Bev says Richard Simmons loved Dexter. Bev says never appeared, Patricia. And then she gave us the other side of the other end of the story. Baby Radar says I missed what ship you were going on.
The Carnival Horizon.
Yes.
We are doing a pre-group cruise on the same ship, so we can get the videos of the ship done. Plus we're meeting with the events people on the ship to help pick spaces and help plan events.
So when we are on the group cruise, we have all of our time for the group cruise and not and let's see, Patricia said, thanks, but it's on mine. Weird. Yeah. Amy says, how exciting. So let me text Mama Tommy.
Ugly. Maybe bomb-proof, but they are ugly. Up to 61 degrees. For some of you, it's time to turn on the air conditioning.
I'm still in my fleece jacket.
I still got my jacket on too. And it's coming off soon.
Yeah, you're wearing two jackets.
Oh, it's got the hoodie is thin.
Talking and doesn't even know I texted.
driving to the port, streaming live. Can't listen to your message.
Bev says, living vicariously. Maybe tonight I'll crank the space heater and pretend, lol.
Right? That was a good bump.
Right? Yeah, we've had our little space heater going pretty good the last few nights. Being in the RV, our heater is propane, but we've got a little space heater that does a really good job of keeping the RV mostly warm. Although the last couple of nights we had the propane heater came on as well.
Well, when we go to bed, we do, during the evening when we're awake.
Yeah.
We turn the space heater off when we go to sleep.
Yes, we do.
And the regular heater takes over.
But the last couple of nights, the little space heater wasn't keeping up.
Yeah. Check your text.
Nothing.
Call it.
She hasn't read it yet.
Call it. Give me the phone. More or less.
Hey, is everything okay? We're live streaming. I texted, but you didn't see my text, so I just wanted to make sure everything's okay. Okay. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Uncle.
Yeah.
That's Palm Beach Service Center.
West Palm Beach Service Plaza. a tall man. She said, "Hey, TMC, walking the dog and watching you."
Heading to the port of Miami.
Gonna go on the horizon a little bit ahead of the group cruise and do all of our videos now.
Yeah, I think we're just going to move on to Horizon and stay there until the group cruise.
Okay.
That sound fun?
Sounds fun.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh,
Sheesh.
that was a good one.
Yeah, big bumps. There's another one.
The billboards.
Yeah.
Miami, 52 miles.
52 miles.
Okay. I just got real tired.
Did you?
Yeah.
Just got a headache.
I don't have time to be tired.
No.
Gotta get on the ship. Gotta get cabins videoed. Kids area, the spa,
Yep.
lunch.
Patricia says, still here. Just made pancakes.
Ooh, yummy.
That sounds awesome.
That's funny. It's one thing I usually don't get on a cruise ship. Usually don't get pancakes.
Yeah, you get from French toast.
Yeah. Well, it's the same with the French toast too, but pancakes and French toast always seem to be cold.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the butter won't melt, and yeah, I don't know. But pancakes do sound good.
It does, doesn't it? hot.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I mean, it's bread. It doesn't really maintain heat for long, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
You know, you almost have to put this on the plate last and, you know, go start eating them right away.
Well, they have them in the warmer. The warmer is just not warm.
Yeah.
That might, I don't know. I just think a lot of the buffets we go to, the food that are in the warmers typically aren't as warm as I would think they should be.
True.
Soups are usually pretty hot though.
Yeah. Yeah. Patricia says, or when you get cold toast with your bacon and eggs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I do like when the toast is buttered, pre-buttered, you know, buttered before it's served to you. Because otherwise, like you said, it just doesn't melt. That's what I'm saying.
You know, pancakes cook real fast. To me, that'd almost be a great thing to do like they do omelets.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't say 100% cook it to order, but you have a flat top in there making pancakes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would think that would be easy enough. But then again, you know how long the line is for omelets. Can you imagine if you have pancakes to it?
Yeah. Of course, with pancakes, if you're on a flat top, you make 20 or 30 of them at a time.
True.
Where the omelets is one at a time.
That's true. Yeah, but then do you forget about the pancakes and let them burn while you're cooking the omelets?
No, it's going to be somebody else.
Patricia said, I did cheater pancakes today. Frozen pancakes popped in a hot buttered fry pan.
We do that sometimes when we make pancakes. Lisa will make like a bunch,
Yep, and just freeze them.
freeze the extras, and just heat them back up.
Yeah,
Bam, ready to go.
right.
We do that with bacon as well. We'll cook
Yeah.
up 2-3 pounds of bacon.
Yep, I do, because, you know, bacon grease all over the kitchen. I only like to do that every so often.
Freeze a bunch of it.
And all you have to do is heat it up.
Yep.
Pretty much mess free.
Miami, 43 miles. We're getting closer, y'all.
Nice. Patricia said I take them to the office and microwave for 30 seconds. Pancakes and sausage usually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hot cakes and sausage.
That's a great breakfast combination. I wonder who put them together for the first time.
It's one of my favorite parts of the drive here.
The trees.
Yeah, all the landscaping is very nice.
Agreed. Patricia says, I think sausages are a marriage to pancakes and maple syrup.
Right?
You know, it's funny you threw the maple syrup in there. I actually like bacon dipped in maple syrup. I don't typically like sweetmeats like teriyaki or any kind of sweetmeat, but I like maple syrup on bacon. I think it's anything bacon. Except for maybe bacon flavored lemonade.
Ugh, yeah, no. Ugh.
I would try it if they were handing out samples, but I don't think I'd want to try it enough to actually buy one.
Yeah, especially at fair prices.
Right.
$27 for your cup of lemonade.
Right?
Yeah, no, thank you.
Patricia says, what? Bacon flavored lemonade? Heck no.
Oh, yeah. Have you not heard me tell that story? I thought I've told that story several times.
I'll tell it again.
I guess so. Years and years and years and years ago, we were at the Florida State Fair, actually, and down a ways on one of the streets towards one of the far sides of the fair, there's this lemonade dealer, and every day this guy had a line, like all day. It was insane. I'm thinking to myself, what is this guy doing that people are standing there waiting in that kind of line? What is he putting, crack in his, his lemonade? Anyway, after about a week, I walked down there and I'm like, look, I gotta know your secret. I mean, I suppose you don't have to tell me all the finer details, but why are people standing down here in the lines that you have? It's impressive. What? And he goes, never gonna believe it. I'm like, probably not. He goes, bacon flavored lemonade. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, bacon flavored lemonade. I can't remember what my next words were, but I think they were probably something on the lines of, that just doesn't compute. And he agreed. He says, but it happened by accident. I went to my supplier to get some of my flavors one year, and the guy was like, would you like to try this bacon flavor? And the lemonade guy was like, fine, give me a case of it. Just like 4 gallons. So he bought the case of the bacon flavor, and he sold out of it in like the first day. So the next year he showed up with many more cases. I forget if it was 4 or 8, but he sold out of that in the first handful of days. Anyway, come down to it, he was now buying a pallet of bacon flavored lemon. He goes, I'll be out before the end. Thus, the bacon flavored lemonade.
Bacon flavored lemonade. Patricia says, yeah, I might have missed that story. I wouldn't even try for it.
No. I love bacon. I love lemonade. I do not want the flavors combined. It just doesn't compute.
No, it does not.
The taste buds are not salivating. Just the thought of it.
Patricia says, don't mess with my bacon.
I know.
I agree.
Speaking of bacon, we had BLTs for lunch yesterday.
We did. I enjoyed that.
Oh, yeah.
Patricia says, we sell maple bacon here. Have you tried that? I don't think I have.
Pretty sure we've had it once.
Yeah,
Twice.
yeah, maybe. If you did, it's been a while. I've been buying applewood bacon.
Yeah, it's our favorite.
Yeah.
Applewood.
I don't know, it just seems to have so much more flavor than hickory bacon. Patricia says the maple bacon has maple syrup in it. Nice. Yeah, I definitely don't mind if my bacon slips down into the syrup.
Oh, gosh, no.
Don't mind that at all.
Fort Lauderdale dead ahead.
Ah, the guitar's coming up.
Yep.
Patricia says we also have maple breakfast sausages.
Oh, yeah.
And then Bev says sour cream and bacon chips are pretty popular. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people will do that on a baked potato.
Yep.
Sour cream and bacon bits.
Oh, yeah.
Bacos.
Patricia says, I love bacon chips. I love bacon and baked potato soup.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Patricia says, now I need to take a walk for bag later. Bacon chips.
Well, if we were going out of Fort Lauderdale, we'd almost be there.
Right? Good morning, Mr. Cruiser Fever.
Good morning, Mr. Cruiser Fever.
He says, good morning, everyone. Very much like going out Port Canaveral and Fort Lauderdale, in parentheses, Port Everglades. Way better than Port Miami.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. This is our third cruise in a row, fourth cruise in a row.
From Miami.
Yeah, it really is deja vu.
Yep.
Much, 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 much prefer Port Canaveral.
Patricia says spinach salad with bacon in it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
And tomatoes. A little vinaigrette.
Strawberry.
Oh, yeah.
Strawberries and spinach salad is great. Spinach.
Yeah. Sure is.
Raspberry vinaigrette. Raspberry vinaigrette. 6 miles to the turn to get to the port in Fort Lauderdale.
We don't need Fort Lauderdale. We need
No, we don't.
Miami.
We need Miami. We are not getting confused today.
Cruisin' Koozies says hello, everyone. Hello, Cruisin' Koozies.
Cruisin' Koozies. Nice. Welcome to the drive. Because it's time to go on a cruise.
Woohoo. We are on our way to Miami to get on the with bacon. Or raisin bread if no hot buns. Oh, no, I don't know about raisin bread and bacon.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we've crossed the line. Crossed the line. I've seen chocolate covered bacon. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that
No,
either.
can't do it. And I love me some chocolate.
Cruising Koozie says Horizon is my favorite ship. We get back on in April 2026.
Nice.
Yeah, you can join us on our group cruise in November.
Yep. Come on again, November 8th.
Yeah.
Group cruise.
ABC Islands, 10-nighter.
Yeah, we're doing the six-night itinerary, this one.
Yes.
This was just really for us to get there in advance. Oh, you're in trouble now, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Did he get him?
No.
He's coming out after him.
Yep, there he goes. Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Your history.
Too bad it wasn't that little speed demon earlier.
I know.
Man. Patricia says the sweet and salty is amazing. Cruising Koozie says I am watching Port of Miami now on the tube.
Nice.
And we were just talking about that a little bit ago. I guess with the construction of
That new bridge.
the new bridge, yeah, that
Once that arch is built, I think it's going to block that camera view.
yeah, so enjoy it now while you can. It's a great view. It's a great view.
It really is.
Patricia says that cross is hugely popular in the UK. I think that you're talking about the hot crust buns. And then Bev says, or lemon poppy seed dressing. I like lemon poppy seed dressing. And I think that's what we put on the salad with the strawberries and feta cheese and spinach. Yeah, that's good
A
stuff.
little bit of onions.
Yeah, some red onions, oh yeah. Cruising Koozie said we did 6 days last October in the ABC last January. 2026 will be the ABC cruise again. Nice.
Unless you join us on the group cruise. I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? I thought that was in my brain. I apologize.
Yeah, if you haven't made final payment yet. Bev says, what is this, carousing? Oh, going carousing. Oops, wrong cruise channel, LOL.
That's all right. We're all going carousing.
Right? Heck yeah.
I don't think Tony has the market on that phrasing.
Cruising Koozie says this year we have Celebrity Ascent in April and Carnival Paradise in October, so we are booked up. Very nice. We like the Ascent.
Yeah, we did the inaugural on the Ascent.
Have not been on the Paradise.
We were looking at that and was surprised at, at how expensive it was.
Yeah. Yeah. So have you looked at our videos on the Ascent?
Got a big playlist.
Yeah, we do. So we did video that tall man style.
Got anything like Gangman style? Whoop, 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 whoop.
Hi, Dr. Cherie. She says, good morning. Yay, cruise day.
Film it tall man style. Film it tall man style.
Oh my gosh. Created a monster. You know we're gonna have to do that now. Do that as a sound bite. Put that in our shorts. Oh my gosh.
I think Psy or Sly or whatever that
Psy would, yeah.
Psy would
We'd get slapped.
yeah.
We would so get slapped. Oh my gosh. Chris and Kizzy said those arches are for a bridge. We see them. We seen them when they first started building them, but didn't know.
Yeah. There's a lot. You're going to see it here this morning in about 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. There's massive construction going on in the area of 95 and is it 195? That takes you out to Miami Beach, and they're building quote unquote an iconic bridge there now. It's going to have it's like this multiple arched bridge, but all the arches come out of one central point. And so that's what you're seeing, but you're literally going to see it all here in a few minutes.
Yeah, Chris and Koozie said it's our first trip to Key West on Paradise, and then they said we'll check them out today. That would be the Ascent.
Ascent, yeah.
Yes. Tall man style.
It's catchy, isn't it?
It is. Oh my gosh.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Film it tall man style.
Oh yeah, we would totally get nailed for that.
I think we'd be all right because it's just a couple of seconds.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I don't think we could put it to the music.
Yeah. Bev says, well, folks, gonna have to log off soon. We'll catch you at the end of the drive later and see you all tonight. Yeah, we're only gonna be, another 30 minutes or so? 45 minutes to the show?
30 minutes tops.
Yeah, but yes, we will be on tonight, so we will see you then. Enjoy your day. Thanks for joining us.
Ramp to I-95 southbound closed.
What?
Ugh.
Oh my. Well, I guess you better put Jeeves on then. Well, they'll have detour
Jeeves is on the
signs.
phone. You're going to have to put it on your phone.
Okay, well then, I guess.
That is going to complicate things a ton.
Yeah.
know, right?
Yeah.
We're so excited.
Yes. We are on
Here's
our way
another
to
one.
Miami, right? Another speed demon. We are on our way to Miami to get on the Carnival Horizon. I see the stadium up ahead, the Miami's stadium.
Where the Dolphins play.
Yeah.
Hard Rock Stadium.
Hard Rock.
Hard
that
Rock
what it
Stadium.
is?
Yeah.
I can't keep up with all the name changes.
It's been the Hard Rock Stadium ever since they put the roof on it.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been the Hard Rock Stadium for quite a while.
okay. Yeah, the Carnival Horizon is the ship we're going on in our group cruise in November. And so we're going to go ahead and get on board and get all the videoing done. Videoing Tommy style. So when it's time for the group cruise, we won't have to worry about that. We can just enjoy you guys.
Yeah. That and meet with the events people to find spaces to do things.
Yep.
See if it's truly closed.
Alright, I'm going to shrink this. If you guys are leaving comments, I'm going to not respond for a little bit so we can watch the GPS here.
Yeah, because we were bragging about not needing it.
Right. The announcer's curse.
Could be like a nighttime closure and it just
could be.
Hadn't changed over yet.
True, that's what I'm hoping for.
Road work ahead. Because I don't see any other.
Oh, here I've got a big exclamation point on the map.
As our reported ahead on Florida's turnpike south at half a mile. You're still on the fastest route.
Okay.
Use the left lane to keep left toward beaches.
I-95 closed. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Turn right to I-95.
Keep left.
Of course, I see people all going to the right.
I do too. That's
west.
26.
Great. Oh, it is definitely blocked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're putting the other extension on there now. All right, yo. I'm assuming we need this lane.
I can't really tell.
It's funny, it's all right, I'm gonna use this moment to get this jacket off.
Alright. I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Can you pull? Got it, thanks.
You need to buckle back up. Oh yeah. Look at all these new bridge pieces going in.
It's wanting us to go to a light, a couple of lights up, and do a U-turn.
Use the third lane from left to continue onto Northwest 167th Street towards State Road A1A.
We don't want to go northbound, which is right there.
Continue straight, then make a U-turn at North Miami Avenue.
Dude's gas cap is dangling.
I see. I was just looking at that. They did a speedy getaway at the gas station, I guess.
Right? What are you doing? Well, this is fun, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, not only is there construction down there by the port, the bridge that we were talking about a little bit, there's also the construction here in the turnpike, 826, 95 area. All kinds of stuff going on here. And of course, the weekend is the best time to do it.
Yeah.
So, and we always leave a little extra time.
We do.
Not as much as I would have liked today, but it'll be all right. Yeah, that's what I would have liked to have done right there, but my truck's too big, I think, to make that U-turn.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Because that's right where we need to go, right on that street right there.
Right.
Right where all those people are doing their U-turn, but I don't U-turn well.
No.
At the light, use the left lane to make a U-turn at North Miami Avenue.
Yeah, we might be able to make this one though.
Well, it's 3 lanes. I should be
Yeah.
able to.
Make a U-turn.
And if I can't, I can pull into that street and pull into the gas station,
True.
which is Actually, I
Probably.
think what I'm gonna do, I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best idea.
It depends on how this arrow works.
Are you gonna hold that?
Yeah, hold it while I do the U-turn. So we're sort of in the outskirts of Miami, y'all. But there was a detour. The ramp from the turnpike onto 95 was closed. They're redoing all the overpasses and things. And they're in the middle of hanging one of the big extensions over the road, which means I got the road closed. So we had to exit the road and basically do a U-turn to enter it south 95 from right here.
Stop.
Go past this light, then use the right lane to take the exit to merge onto I-95 towards State Road 9.
I was watching that guy because it looked like he was going to cut us off.
Right?
All right, south 95.
All right. Back where we need to be?
I think so.
Okay. All right, so then I'm going to close this.
Yeah, give it just a minute, but
Okay.
I think we're all right now because,
Keep left to merge onto I-95 South.
yeah, got it from here.
Okay, so I will turn this off and go back.
Back to chat.
Back to chat. End route. Close that. And let's see if we've missed anything. Patricia says, what? No 3 a.m. conga? Antonio will be sad.
Right.
Well, we were talking about maybe doing an honorary one or something because, yeah, we're planning on getting all of that done now. Macrina, hey, what's going on? I'm late to the party.
Yeah, we're in Miami.
And then Macrina says, I know exactly where you're at. And maybe Radar says, the joys of traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to get off of 95 because a section of it was closed where they were putting a section of overpass over the stretch of 95. So of course you can't have any cars there while you're doing that. And it was a little detour. Lots of construction here in Miami.
Yep. Always. We have learned through multiple trips down here that this 50 cents for the express lane down here is worth every penny. Because the exit to get to the port is on the left-hand side anyway. So this ends basically right there. And even though it's Sunday, it's a little bit lighter. It's not bad.
So if you're tuning in late, we are on our way to Port of Miami. We are going to get on the Carnival Horizon. That is the same ship that we will have our group cruise on in November. And we decided we wanted to go ahead and get on the ship and do all of our videos Tallman style ahead of the group cruise, so that way we can spend all of our time with you on the group cruise. We're also going to be meeting with group coordinators on board the ship to try and plan out places for activities. This is a 6-day cruise, so we're not going to the ABC Islands like we will on our group cruise. We're going to Cozumel, Jamaica, and Grand Cayman on this cruise. Again, it was more about videoing the ship than the actual itinerary. So we want to be able to spend all our time with you guys on a group cruise.
Or at least have that option. Just put that out there. I'm just saying. Reserve the right to change my mind. Get over here because shortly the left lane goes to the airport.
Patricia says, find the best places to walk the plank.
Well, I can push you all off the ship from anywhere. As soon as we go into the tunnel, Lisa, you're going to want to shoot some video of us coming out, getting close to the ship. So we're going to have to say goodbye to the text, to the chat here pretty soon. I'm going to keep the camera rolling until we're done dumping the luggage, but Lisa's going to have to shoot a little video. The left lane ended. Huh?
Windshield's dirty.
Windshield's dirty? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Perfect. Yeah, it's just
Absolutely.
Lisa's gonna have to close that so she can shoot some video. Some
Yeah.
highlights pulling up to the ship and stuff.
And thank you for hanging out with us on the drive. That was awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. Figured you guys would like a little get to the port action. Crazy freaking drivers down here in Miami.
Here's all the bridge work.
Yep. No, are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, you were just
These
talking
that
about
already
the crazy
slowed down.
drivers, true. Patricia said, had breakfast, now knitting a Christmas gift. Has been relaxing. Oh yeah, you can see the arches coming along nicely up there.
Yep. $72 degrees.
Woohoo! So much nicer than what was it when we left? 41?
43.
Was it 43? I thought it was 41.
It could have been 41. See the arches to the left.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of it. There's the arches.
And you see the central point that they all come out of. Right there to the left, right in the middle.
Tricia says last time she was in Miami, she was 14. Wow.
Oh, jeez.
And up ahead. Nice. Got a nice little bridge to go over.
There's all the ships to the right.
Yeah, I don't think you can see the ships. Maybe Robert can. There you go. It's on the ships. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more ships.
There's us. It's gonna be us right there.
Right there, I'm thinking.
No, it's a
Is
celebration.
that the celebration?
We're up there.
Yeah.
We got the MSC in between us.
Yep. The Explorer.
There's that same moron that cut us off.
I'm trying to do something weird now. Cutting somebody else off. Alright, I'm
All
going
right.
to turn off the comments, you guys, so we'll see you tonight. That'll be all the comments I can read.
Now all the ship, oh, the horizon's right there. Now all the ship, oh, the horizon's right there.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to get a shot of it from here?
But I also have to cut across all this traffic to circle around to get over here. what makes it challenging here. It's hard for you to see. I can see it in between vehicles, is the trucks that are delivering all the food and supplies and stuff. They basically cut across all the lanes of traffic when they're backing up, so they have to stop traffic. So it gets real, it's a bit of a cluster down here. And that's what's going on right now. I can see several vehicles trucks trying to back in. But the parking lot I need is, it's over here off to the left. I know you guys can't see it. There is a parking garage right across from the terminal that the ship was leaving from, but I can't pull into that garage. So I need this surface lot, which is over here. It's now opened up. Truck's backed up. So I always have a little bit of extra walking because of the size of my vehicle. And the other thing that's rough is it's not really marked well how to get in and get out. And so if you make a wrong turn, you're kind of stuck. So I think this is where I need to be. We'll find out soon enough. I know it says exit, but I think this is also, it says Terminal AE parking. Yes. I'm down here so many times, I know generally where I need to go. And so it's not too bad. And I'll take this spot right here and all right, there you have it, everybody. We've made it to the port. Hopefully you enjoyed the drive. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tonight at 9 o'clock from the Carnival Horizon. So until then, we hope you all have a really great day. And let me see if I can figure out how to stop this thing. Well, everybody enjoy your Sunday, guys.